Hey guys, Red Warrior here. I get this question asked me of a lot of what hook size do you guys would you recommend on the Nile Perch to get the uni? This is kind of a big debate probably among the community. Well, a lot of people will just say, in your head you want to say it's always 14 should get the biggest perch, but again through this clip I've just kind of give you a small sample. I go through night and day peaks, and I do a control. In other words, I'm using the same shad over and over and over, but I do fish various peaks night and day. I do several in a row with the 14-0, and then I go and vice versa, and I just go a 10-0. So if you're following along with what the control I did, but go ahead and kind of watch along and see, and at the end I'll kind of give you my thoughts on what I think. Okay, notice as I pull this, and it is a 14-0 hook. And in my opinion, as this video closes out and you kind of watch the remainder of the clips, if you guys are in search of like a 451 or something like that, it took me a long time when the Congo first opened. And I think, in my opinion, it's just going to happen randomly. I know I didn't save all the markers and all the notes on it, but just the keynote in my head, I remembered 10s to 14s are solid. In other words, out of the four that I caught, I want to say one was on a 10, one was on a 12, and maybe two was on a 14, something like that. But I didn't keep the markers and keep track of that. I think it's just randomly going to happen. A friend on my friends list, Billy, aka No Way Man, he was barely into catching perch, and he caught one actually on a 10-0, a 451 pounder. So, and again, I know keynote two as well is I know probably three out of the four I caught was actually on a 4-inch shad and not a 6-inch shad. So that's kind of all up to you guys on what you want to do. But just in closing, I think whatever is comfortable for you, that's what you use. You will. Another note is you'll find that you'll have a lot of them miss on a 14-0 hook. So it's kind of just up to you. If you're targeting a bigger one, there's nothing wrong with going around with the 14 and just trying to get that 451. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I think with my experience, I think what's going to happen is it's just randomly going to happen for you. So just in closing, I know I put a lot of work into this, but and this is just a small sample, but it took me a long time for that 451 finally hit. And then this winter, I actually caught two within 2 days, and I wasn't doing anything strange, but it's just one of those weird anomalies. And again, who really knows? But you guys kind of just again do you and see what happens. But I hope this little clip kind of helps you, just kind of wade through the options. Take care.